So how's trading going?
All good, man. Going well. No, so far this year it's been pretty good. So up 55% luckily. No, hope
Calendar you're talking about.
calendar year.
How's the financial year?
Financially, it should be up around 35%.
So like how long it's been since you are in this profession trading?
So with profession in trading, I started from 2008 onwards. So when I was in final year of my college, that is when I started my trading.
You saw the 2008 crash?
Yeah, just 10 days before I opened my account and started trading. And I suddenly got a call from my friend that at 10:30 market closed, and I do not know that market will close at 10:30, and that was the first low circuit that I witnessed. And then that is when also we started getting into options back then. Back then it was like you buy call option, you buy put option, no matter what it does, it always goes to zero. It was a very difficult journey back then. And later I joined Infosys through campus placements. And that is when I was trying to manage my work as well as trading. It is very difficult to manage your work as well as trading, right? Because you need to have check all the open positions, trade. Sometimes you'll be totally occupied with the work. So my work at Infosys was more of like an application support, where I need to monitor the overall Bank of America applications throughout the United States. So it's like a tiring work. I have to log into each and every server, monitor what is happening, and then take a report and send it. It takes 45 minutes of my work. And like every 45 minutes I have to do this. Since this is taking a lot of time, I'm unable to manage my trading. I thought, why not I can automate this stuff so that I can manage trading. But I do not know anything about automation. I'm coming from a non-coding background. So I started Googling about how I could get this work done.
This was back in
2008.
So when did you start working at Infosys?
In 2008. My final year of my college, I started. I mean, once I'm done with my final year of college, 2008, I directly got placed in Infosys and started from July 2008 onwards. I started with Infosys.
And it was the exact same time like you started trading also?
Yeah, same time I started trading. And the main reason that I shifted totally is mainly because since I couldn't manage my work and this trading, I started automating my task. So since that was done, it was much easier. I'm having enough time to focus on trading. So slowly.
Acha, so I've heard a lot of people like automate the trading, but like you automate your.
I automated my work because automation is totally new to me. I did not know anything about the work codes and everything. I just automated the task so that I could get the work done in 5 minutes and focus on learning trading. And then eventually, I did not tell any of my colleagues. One day my team leader found out, what man, you were able to do it in 5 minutes. These guys are still taking 45 minutes. Did you do something? I said, no, this is what I have done. Like he was so shocked because that was beyond my scope of work. Because I just have to monitor and do this. Then he said, what you're doing is really good. Let's start automating all the tasks, which is taking a lot of time. Then I started focusing on that, and that greatly helped the whole team. And my work also was easily able to manage, where you just need to automate, and I can focus on the trading. Slowly I started managing the trading, and this gave me a huge push. Okay, if this can be automated, why not trading? But for that, until then I was a discretionary trader. Then I realized, okay, in order to become an automated trader, you need to have your set of own rules and everything.
I think we skipped a couple of aspects here. One is you said that you are already a discretionary trader, and before even someone thinks of automating their trades, first thing is you need to understand the rules of the game.
True.
Correct. Like right after you started trading, at that point though, there was no internet, like there was no high-speed internet, there was no mobile smartphones bhi nahi the, like there was no concept of YouTube, at least in India.
Yeah.
So where did you learn about trading? Like how did you get into this?
See, I have a friend called Richard. He was studying with me in my final year of college. So during my final year of college, I used to work in different jobs. Like I worked in McDonald's. I used to wash dishes. I worked in sales guy in high style showrooms where I was making 3,000 rupees. Because I'm coming from a very normal background where my mom is a tailor, and my my dad worked as a clerk. He didn't finish 10th standard. So it was an extremely a normal lower middle class family. So I thought, what are the things that I could do to make certain money out of it? So my college gets over at 1:30. So I go to these odd jobs and start doing it. And one day when I saw this guy who was sitting at my college, at back then you get this Economic Times newspaper. They mention the share price of each and every company. Now it is not mentioned. Back then they'll mention each and every share price company. He'll just circulate. When I asked him what he is doing, then that is when he explained me, this is what stock market and this is what trading is all about. Then I got the curiosity. Okay, this is something where you can do it on your own. There is a high chance that you could scale it up eventually big time. So that gave me a huge push. Okay, I should start learning more about it. But as you said, there is no right resources. Even the internet connection that I had was like, it is free from night 10 o'clock to morning 6 o'clock. So I used to read the same economics news time paper. I do not understand anything, but whatever I do not understand, I just circle it, go back in the night from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. I read whatever things I don't understand. And back then there is a community called Arcud community. In Arcud there is an Indian stock market community with 93,000 members. So whatever things I do not know or do not have any doubts, I post it there. So people who are there, they just try to respond. And I now try to take a note of it and everything. I keep writing it. Then I realized if you keep doing analysis, it's not going to work. So let me start trading with whatever the money that I had. Then I had 5,000 rupees. I directly went to share account, opened an account, started trading directly. Looking back, I thought that is much better than keep on doing an analysis, because once that your money is on stake, the real emotion starts kicking in. Then you will take irrational decisions. Then you start learning about the markets. So that is when it all started.
Like that, what happened to that first 5,000? Did you lose it all?
Definitely, because that is then just 10 days before the crash happened. I started trading. And what happened was, you always have a friend who will always push you up, no matter how bad that you are doing. When I started with 5,000, I thought I'm making 500 rupees of profit 2 or 3 days, because market was in a complete bullish mode just during the January period. Then this fellow, he came and told me, like, you are doing a really good job. I have 50,000 semester fees. Let us put this into the trading and let us trade it together and let's make good money. He said, yeah, that's not at all a problem. I said, let's do it. And that 50,000 we put into the markets. And that was a big bull run from 2004 to 2008 January. Big bull run. Like whenever the market goes down, it goes up significantly. All you have to do is buy a call option so that it keeps going up, right?
That time, like, there was only Nifty call option.
Only Nifty options. So
that too monthly.
Yeah, only monthly. So we bought monthly options, and first day we made 1,000 rupees. He was so happy. Next day we made 1,500 rupees. Again, he was so happy. He said, like, okay, we are going to crack this. You buy one laptop, I'll buy one laptop. That was a deal for that 50,000 after we make good profits. Then one day when I was in college, he called me, market crashed, the lower circuit that happened. That 50,000 went to almost 10,000, almost 45,000 was lost. Remaining 5,000.
Semester ka fees.
Semester ka fees khatam ho gaya.
Pappu pass ho gaya, Kiru fail ho gaya.
And then, but that guy, that was a huge lesson, because he's a very good friend of mine, childhood friend. Now, when you're dealing with money, the relationship gets spoiled, right? Now we said, no, this is done. Like, I'm not going to talk to you. Then he took that 5,000. He said, I'm going to recover this 50,000 from this 5,000. And next day he called, that 5,000 gone in one day. So everything, it's totally wiped out on that. But that was a huge learning experience during the beginning of my overall journey itself. So first thing I learned is never deal with your friends with money, no matter how close they are. You can help them, guide them, but don't deal with any kind of money relationship. And second thing, there is always, it takes a huge learning curve, for you to learn every aspect of trade. So from 2008 to 2014, I was like, dabbling with markets, random stuff. And then by 2014, when I read a book, How I Made $2 Million by Nicholas Darvas, then I realized, okay, there is something called rule-based trading.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. Please read the risk disclosure documents carefully before investing in equity shares, derivatives, mutual fund, and or other instruments traded on the stock exchanges.